community, and I'm so excited that you're here. If you are new to my channel, well, please consider subscribing right over here. And if you don't want to miss any of my upgrades, here's the little bell that you can hit, and you will be notified whenever I go live. I'm a transformational life coach. I'm an energy healer, and I'm an intuitive, and my passion is really here to help people accelerate their healing, their growth, their manifestation, their soul expansion. And I'm super passionate about conscious embodied leadership. So without further ado, let's dive right into this video. This, as you can see per the titles, here are 6 things that you can do to take full advantage of this super full moon that is happening today, right on August 11th. So if you're watching this video today, perfect, say hello. If you're watching it at any given time, that's okay too. Just know that energies are potent, and sometimes you can feel them for many days. So let's talk about, first of all, what does a full moon means? Like, what does it mean? Typically, a full moon means that it is the end of a cycle. So it's one of the last supermoon of the year, I believe. So a lot of people are feeling all kinds of energies right now. And if you're feeling all kinds of energies, I would love for you to comment below if you can relate. And in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly some steps on how to take advantage, how to move through it so that you can really maximize this full moon and help you really during this cycle of ending, but also in expansion. So thank you so much for being here. If it's the first time, and if you've been subscribed for a while, thank you so much. It means so much to me that you are here. So here are the 6 steps. So here's number one. We're going to write it over here. It's don't panic. Do not panic. There's a lot of people that are going through so many things, and hello, ascended spirits. Thank you for being here. Watch it whenever you can. Come back if you can't be here live. So number one, don't panic. If you are going through, a lot of people are going through a lot, and it's normal that if you're going through a lot of emotions where like you're feeling a lot of despair, depression, anxiety, a lot of fears, it's normal that sometimes the mind get active and says, why are you feeling this way? I thought we were done. I thought we've experienced this. Why am I feeling? I thought I had come so far. So we're going from whatever we're experiencing to we're going into judgment mode, and whatever we judge we get stuck with, and while we're judging we're not being present to whatever it is. So number one, do not panic and allow all the emotions to move through. That is you. Step number 2, really want to be present and observe what's coming. And if you feel like crying a lot, cry. If you feel like screaming, if you can safely scream. If you have anger, if you feel like dancing because you're joyful and you're full of energy, express that. Allow these emotions. It is very normal. We are ending a cycle, and all of us thoughts, patterns, old belief, old way of thinking are resurfacing. To be able to see, wait, is this doing things now? Am I still like the old version of me going through things and operating with this level of consciousness, or is this an old, perhaps outdated belief and way of being, and am I ready to release it? So there is nothing wrong. All of the emotions are all valid, and there's nothing that is better than the other. So I just really want you to know that. So that is your step 2. Now, step number 3, allow all emotion to move. Ask her, what am I still holding on? I wrote it down right here. That is preventing me from embodying it. Like if I'm being real, holding on, that is really honest. What am I that I'm not sure that even though I've left my career a year ago, even though I am a coach, even though I know I'm good at what I do, I still have this belief right now that's kind of like lingering, and that says to myself, like that is here, and that says like, are you sure you will really be able to work and to build a successful business as an entrepreneur, and that you're not going to have to go back and find a job? So that is something for me that I'm still holding on, right? Okay, so make sure you take some time. A video like that, you can spend 10-15 minutes in doing a video like that. You can pause. This can change so much your life. Sometimes we're looking for a big shift, but it's in the micro little shift that our life literally change in the small little conscious moment. All right, so let's move on to step number 4. Step number 4 How is this serving me now? How is this serving me now? Like whatever I'm holding on. So my fear, I'll take myself, my fear that I'm not sure that I can really build a successful, thriving business. So how is this serving me? If I'm being very honest, is when I have this fear, I don't kind of like show up fully all out. I don't bare my heart and soul fully. Like I kind of play it safe. Like I show up, I film YouTube, I go on TikTok, I dance here and there, but I don't go full out. Like I know I'm being called to be a paid inspirational speaker. So for that, I don't go full out into continuing to take the steps to put myself really out there, so that in the fear that maybe it's not going to work out of what's going to require of me, maybe I don't have everything it takes to make that happen. So make the bridge with you. What is it that you choose to see that is holding you back? How is this serving you? How is this trying to serve you? Knowing that we don't do things because they're trying to hurt us. It's usually in service. What is the deeper desire of that? And then find the evidence of that deeper desire. So my deeper desire is for me to be able to, expand myself and feel really, really, really fulfilled in my life using my gift and talent. So what is your deeper desire? What is your deeper desire in there? Try to take a moment. All right. Now, step number 5, I want to invite you to write down the I release statement. So for example, for me, I would say, like, I release the fear of not being good enough. I'm going to write it down. I'm choosing to release the fear of not being good enough. Another one for myself could be, I'm choosing to release the fear that I will not figure out how to be a successful entrepreneur. One for you could be, I release the fear of finding exactly my mission work, or however it is, whatever it is that you fear, that you've been holding on to, that is holding you back from that next level of expansion and embodiment. Make no mistake, we're not running to a destination. It truly is all about the journey of who you are, allowing yourself to embody and become. But at the same time, we're always being called to our next level of growth, soul growth, evolution, and expansion. So number 5, write down the I release statement. If there's a lot, I release the fear of not having enough money, and having the belief, I release the belief that with money comes safety. Right? That's a belief I used to have, and I'm still working through. Like, there's a part of me that still think on a subconscious level that money equals safety. And we could argue like how it believe, and there's nothing right and there's nothing wrong. But it used to be one of my really, really strong belief that with money comes safety, and without it comes a lack of the insecurity. And my real truth, after all the work that I've done, is that there's nothing outside of me, that everything is within me, and I can find all feelings that I want to within myself first. Now, does that mean that does not bring extra comfort? Of course it does. But first and foremost, I sincerely believe that everything can be sourced within. So that's the work that I'm there, right? So number 5, write down your I release statement. And number 6, please repeat these words if you can relate to them. And I love to teach my client, especially when they're moving through a lot, is literally to press on your heart here on the nerve. It's called the vagal nerve, with both hands. And I love to tell my clients, especially when they're going down spiral, even myself or loved ones that are close to me, to repeat these 3 words. And these 3 words are, I am. Take a deep breath into your body, into and release. I am safe. I am unconditionally loved, and I'm okay. I'm safe. And I'm okay. Once you write your release statement, you can choose to dispose of them. You can burn them safely. You can dispose of them. You can put them in the river, however you want to dispose and of anything, and do choose, like, be clear on the intention. Like, I release to just, I'll go to, I really am intentional to release that which has ever held me back. I call my power back. I call all my power back, and I choose to release that which no longer serve me for the highest good of all. I hope this video was of value. If you liked it, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Again, if you're not subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. So much love. Bye. Take care.